G'day traders, 1 minute mindset reset, and today we're talking about the number one thing that you can do as a trader. Great question from a trader. What could I work on to improve my trading? And the number one thing that I have always tried to focus on, and learning that the hard way, is to manage your risk. And one of the critical things about the setups that I refined and set up for myself and kept finessing and tweaking and then looking for the biggest opportunities and how to filter them out. Your daily process is critical, but the setups are skewed heavily in terms, I talk about 90-10. It's about managing your risk. It's about being able to manage your downside, and that's how you can understand to put size into certain trades, because you've called the garbage, the 50-50, it's about the larger geometrical structures. It's about the timing, the levels, and the entry, and knowing the type of setup that you're trading. That's what enables you to determine how much size to put on a chart or on a trade. It also gives you the confidence of when you can size in and be positioned for, a vertical blow off like we saw in oil this morning, or if it's just a reversal trade or a session scalp, or if this is potentially on the front side of a move, in the first part of the cycle, and you might be in a move that can continue to move in the direction of the trend. So there are different setups, but managing your risk is critical. And I have to, as I've talked about in the past, I had to do a lot of work on myself and on my mindset and on my belief systems and on my routine, my patterning, my belief, how I was approaching the markets. How you approach the markets every day, from the moment you turn your computer on, can determine how that day will go. And so walking backwards and creating a routine that would ensure I would filter out triggers or steps along the way that were, causing me to enter into, poor quality setups, wrong times of the markets, even what you perceive to be a technical time to, or a technical setup to enter the market, the timing is off. And that timing is, as you are aware, if you've been following me long enough, everything is timed. And so a lot of the other movements that we perceive, that we believe we see on the technical chart, are nothing at all, because the timing is wrong. And in many cases, they're building the day. They're building the day still. And so you could be in a directional move where your bias is correct, but you might be sitting there for hours. And so now I'm talking about being able to position yourself on the best setups, having tight risk control, knowing that these trades should move very quickly in your direction, and knowing which ones you can size on. And that's critical, because that's what will protect your capital, your psychological capital, and your routine, your process in terms of your daily approach, just that consistency. The number one thing most traders struggle with is consistency. And so that comes back to me is process. Manage your risk. Call the garbage setups so that you know exactly what your setup is and how you're going to manage your risk. Because that's what the upside. Paul Tudor Jones said it the best: manage the downside, focus on the downside, the upside will take care of itself. Hopefully you got value from that today, traders. We're about to get a cold winter blast coming into West New York State, and we'll probably get some of that coming over into the Canadian border. So have a great weekend. Keep getting 1% better, and may the markets go with you.